What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you like, share, or even comment down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we appreciate the support. Now, for today's video, I wanted to go over American Express and how you can build a relationship with American Express. Now, for those who've been following this channel for a while, we've documented kind of our journey with American Express. And just to recap, we have about, 9 accounts with American Express, including working capital. So the Plum card, which I've canceled, but also have the Amazon business credit card, the Blue Cash Preferred, Delta Sky Miles, the corporate green card, the business gold card, cash magnet, Bonvoy, and the platinum. So have extensive relationship with American Express, but I wanted to share some information on how to be able to build a relationship with American Express. Now, the way that you can build a relationship with American Express without having to undergo a hard credit check is, number one, if you attach yourself to an authorized user account. So basically becoming an authorized user on an existing American Express account. So that's one way. So if you have any relatives or friends who will add you onto their account, you can get into the American Express ecosystem, because what they're going to require when you're added as an AU is you're going to have to provide your name, your date of birth, and your social. So now they have your information. They can soft pull you periodically to see if you fit their underwriting criteria, and you can get pre-approved or pre-selected offers in the mail. This is something that I've seen a lot with people who are trying to do this is called data mining, right? Where you're basically getting your data into a particular ecosystem, and then that way it's a little easier for these targeted offers to come because they already have your information. So that's number one. The second strategy that you can use is through the prepaid serve card. So American Express does have a prepaid debit card where you basically load money on it and use it as if you would any other debit card. However, since these debit cards use the American Express payment network, American Express has all of that data, right? So they can understand what your spending habits are, what your repayment habits are, where you shop, etc. So this, in a sense, when you get these prepaid serve cards, one way to think about it is that you're voluntarily providing your spending activity to American Express. Now, the benefit that you get from this is if American Express analyzes this data, the spending activity that you're using on the prepaid serve card, and might be able to see, okay, based on your spending habits and behaviors, you may be a fit for an American Express credit product. So that's another strategy that you can use. And now number three is through an American Express savings account or money market account. So American Express has savings accounts, money market, as well as CD accounts. Now, whenever you're opening up any type of savings or demand deposit accounts where you're basically bringing money to the table, putting money into the financial institution, your risk rating is lowered because you're coming to the table with money already. So, worst come to worst, they issue you a credit card, you have a savings account with an institution. If you don't pay the credit card, then, they can just, seize your savings, to kind of recoup if you don't repay. So by default, coming to the table with money, so putting money into a financial institution is going to lower your risk rating. So we just went over those three different strategies. So just to recap, one is American Express authorized user. Number two, prepaid serve card. Number three, Amex savings account. Now, just by doing all of these things, right, you're going to be in their ecosystem. But one thing you have to remember too, you also have to meet their underwriting criteria. Now, over the past couple of years, Amex has loosened up a bit, I would say. Normally, their business model targets prime credit customers, but there's people who have gotten in with high 600 credit scores, like a 680. I've seen people get approved with scores around that. So you still have to have a decent credit score. And then most importantly, no derogatory information, right? If you do get lucky and get approved for an American Express account with derogatory information, then likely what they will do is bucket you. And I'll probably do a complete video on what credit card bucketing is. But basically, it's when you're categorized as high risk or subprime versus being categorized as prime. So when you're bucketed into subprime, there's usually some type of derogatory information which has classified you as higher risk. And what will happen then is that they will cap your credit limit until your credit score improves. And sometimes, they may not even, raise your limits or anything like that, even after your credit has improved. So if you are considering applying to American Express, especially in today's climate, I would just urge you to make sure that your credit is clean. And then you could also implement these strategies that we just went over, and that will improve your chances of getting into American Express. So I hope this information is helpful. Anyone have any experience with American Express or want to input their comments, you could do so in the comment section right down below. And until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.